Noisy Pixel.
Puzzle fighter games easily satisfy my competitive side. The games pit two people together and have them face off by matching blocks and triggering combos. However, there hasn't been too much movement in the genre besides some standout titles every now and then. Well, Nicholas is aiming to make its mark on the genre with its newest title, and I think they did an amazing job. I'm Azaro Lopez and this is Noisy Pixel's review for Crystal Crisis. Crystal Crisis has a few modes when the game is first booted up, but the best way to get to know the systems is through the story mode, so that's where I'll start. The story mode of each level has two fighters face off, but the catch is that you have to choose the fighter who you want to play as between the two. The fighter you choose will be the one that moves on, considering you win. These choices do affect the final battle and ending of the game, which varies depending on which characters make it to the final boss. I ended up really liking this approach to a story mode, if only it allowed me to get used to each character's special moves, which include an offensive and defensive ability. These abilities are unique to each character and have different effects. I found some to be more useful than others, which did affect the characters that I chose, but it really depends on the playstyle of the player. The main game has players clear out blocks by matching colors. Sooner or later a crystal block will become available that, if connected to a corresponding colored crystal, will break the matched colors. For extra points, players will need to build squares with the matching colors as well as create chains of broken crystals. Once the colors are broken, the character will launch an attack on the opposing character and send time blocks over to their grid. These blocks are colored and can be broken in various ways, but once the timer hits 0, the timed blocks will turn into solid blocks. For a puzzle fighter, Crystal Crisis has a lot of strategy in its systems. Creating chains and matching colors comes at the expense of banking on a crystal to emerge with the color that you are expecting. There is also an additional crystal globe that will shatter all the blocks of whichever color it lands on. This creates a pretty hectic playing experience with a lot of room for back and forth between the two characters. Following the story mode, arcade mode gets a bit of a facelift. After completing each mode, new characters will be added to the roster and additional modes unlock, such as inline mode, tag team, and memory. While the inline mode is more of a match 3 game mode, memory mode challenges the players as the colors turn black once they hit the base of the grid. However, load times can be a bit of a problem in this game, at least for the Switch version. There's a lot to unlock in this game as you get comfortable with its various modes and systems. The story mode also offers a nice dose of replayability if you choose different fighters during each mission. Other features in the game include changing the color scheme of the blocks for accessibility and player preference. Crystal Crisis is a game that is truly capable of finding its own footing in the puzzle fighting genre. Its fun and addictive gameplay is fueled by its perfect balance of challenging and easy to learn systems. I quickly found myself having a great time taking out blocks and playing as some of my favorite characters of all time, such as Astro Boy and the main character of Cave Story. Lengthy load times aside, Crystal Crisis is a game that I can't wait to play against friends in. It takes a familiar formula that fans of the genre will understand and throws in just enough unique features to make it stand out. Noisy Pixel is giving Crystal Crisis an 8.2 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please read the full review at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is ran by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.